All right, ladies and gentlemen. Um, okay, I currently just posted a trade for you all. It was on the Euro USD as well as the USD JPY. So let's analyze the USD JPY first. Again, I'm gonna walk you through the basics from square one to square two, square three, square four, the whole 9 yards. So let's go ahead and start by Control G takes our graph off. Control Y adds our separators. By default, we have the the bars. We want the candles. These are the bars. By default, we want the candles. Okay. So now, what we already know is we're gonna add the indicators, moving average. We're gonna add the 8 as a simple indicator, moving average, 21, exponential, blue, insert indicators, moving average, 21, 50, we're going to use 55, white, here. Bingo. We're in the game. Alright, now next, what we're going to need to do is, what I've added is, I've added the custom pivots. Let's edit that real quick. I'm not going to show the panel. And I have added the sessions. Now, right after I post this video, I'll also post this official template for you all. Exactly the way I'm setting it up. So all you have to do is download the indicators and download the zip file that I post in the group and install it to your MetaTrader. I got the sessions on there. And last but not least, what I've added are these signal arrows to help Alright, I've added these my signal arrows to make it a little more easier for you all. And last but not least, let's go ahead and I'll also add this one in there for you guys. Let's add the RSI. I'm sorry, not the RSI. We're gonna add the TDI. Okay, so we're gonna drop this low. Now for starters, again, always start on the monthly chart. We're gonna go from the monthly to the daily. Line chart. First and foremost, we're gonna indicate all the arrows we see, the low points at all the arrows here, or low points and high points here. And we'll get started on most recent. Count back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Weekly. Mark off your arrows. Daily. Arrow. Let me count most recent. One, two, three, four, five, six. Since these are way down here, we're not going to worry about those. We're going to focus on the ones that are right in here. Should be here and here. Alright. Now we're going to go look at our 4 hour. And we can hit this one. Yeah, it's really the most relevant one at this point. And we'll go here. And we'll go to our candles. Again, here we go on the hour. Okay, now I went all the way down to the 4 hour chart here on this example, just right above here, but all the other significant lines are drawn on the monthly and weekly and the daily. But here on the hour chart, we'll see that now we have our pivots. And we'll see that some of those points that we drew these levels are at pivots. So basically, to make a long story short and keep it really, really simple, you're going to want to look to take these positions near these pivot levels when they match your levels you've drawn on these higher time frames using that hour chart. Okay? Hour opens and hour candle closes. So focus on the opens and the closes of these hour candles specifically. Alright, now that we have drawn our zones, let's go back and I'll show you how to label these zones. Okay, Now I'm going to show you how to label these zones. We're going to go back to our line chart. This is where the busy work comes in. Okay, trading is easy. The hard part is the study. Okay, we did our highs and our low. So now we're gonna put a zone there. We're gonna put a zone here. Alright. Now, we're gonna work our way in. Resistance. 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 Some more resistance. Support. 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 Weekly. Zone. Zone. Daily. You'll see how these zones are playing out. Alright. Simple enough. Good. Okay, now if we come in here and look at the 4 hour, this is what type of situation that we would have identified, which I did. If you're paying attention to the Telegram group, you would have saw this signal of the USD JPY sell from in the 450 area. 113, 450. You see it's at 113, 190 now. Okay. Now looking at this 4 hour chart, let's go here. And you see over here. And over here. Here. Okay, so from here up, let's do support. Support. here down, let's do resistance, so forget that support. And yes, resistance here. Now let's go to our candles. So you'll see by drawing in our lines and our zones, we have identified extremely profitable areas of interest when it comes to executing a trade. Alright, and that's all I have for you. I know the attention span is really short, so I try to keep these videos short and quick. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Hope you take notes on this, watch this video as many times as you need to. Let's get it done. Just wanted to show you guys what was going on before I ended this video. And we should definitely crash down through this zone down in here. Mind you, our next area below here would be here. And that would look something like this. Alright, now all you guys need to really practice, and I mean really practice, is being patient, marking off your levels, actually doing the work to mark your charts. And when these patterns present themselves upon the opens and the closes of these hour charts, okay, let me put it like this. The hour chart is going to be the hour candle close. Wait for the hour candles to close. That's going to be your signal, your alert. Like, oh, there's possibly a trade coming. Okay, your 15-minute chart is going to be the chart pattern that you use for actual trade execution. Okay, so for example, on this current hour candle that's from 10 to 10:50, from 10 to 11, this one right here. Seeing this candle close and the previous pattern, I know that this hour was going to close down. So that was my signal, my alert. My entry came on this pattern from the 15-minute chart. I took a binary options trade. Okay, now that would put me in this situation. Okay, in this hour. Okay, now pay attention to where that puts me. I'll do it on the 5-minute chart so it looks a little cleaner. Okay, so look at where that puts me. The previous hour gave me the signal, the alert. This candle closed. I knew that this candle needed to come back down here to continue this downtrend. It's not going to close way back up here due to the fact that traders were trapped here and now they're trapped here. So traders are trapped in this zone right in here. Now, with that being said, I knew that this hour would be down, a bearish candle. What I did was I waited for the bear setup on the 15-minute chart to take my entry on this candle close. My entry's here. No sweat. Binary option trade expires at 11 o'clock in 8 minutes on this candle. Very, very simple. Same thing on this hour. The previous hour before, here. If you look back at this 15-minute chart, this is why I made an alert that the trade was still valid in the group, so hopefully you guys caught that. Right here. I knew based on this current trend that the trend was still down and we could be expecting a big bearish move. So what I did was I waited for the next bearish setup, which was here. This candle close. Told me to sell. Again, no sweat. Okay? Just wanted to leave you guys with that before I got out of here. So study this video, study this video, study this video.